Probably the Uchiha Madara, he is a theoretical and warrior in ancient time, but how can I say? The Kunshan party do not permit the Uchiha Madara die because the Uchiha Madaras and brain and how can I say, the life ability is very strong. Even if the memory showed off, also the using some of the Kunshan party experiment. You know the zombie drug we call the Los Angeles the street and who stand by something like zombie. Those drugs maybe experimented sample from the Uchiha Madara, Yen Dongzhu, and Cui Yongzhu. My relative brother, and he is the theoretical mother, but the current moment he became the just like and the Samsung groups and white collar clothes, just a citizen. So the Goni, who is the Goni? The Cui Yonggen, the Cui Yonggen, my relative brother, who is the Igoni. He is not my theoretical and relative brother. He's just sent by something like in the black bloc groups. He is the Igoni. He created and three barrier dots, three barrier not dots, three barrier projects. Something like brain shrinking and something like how can I say, zero-sum game, dot experiment. Out of the experiment coming from the Uchiha Madara. Why they using the Uchiha Madara doing the sum barrier dot experiment and brain shrinking technology? Because Uchiha Madara is the strongest warrior on earth. If Uchiha Madara cannot bear something like the Kunshan shrinking, the brain shrinking experiment, also the zero-sum games like if some company that out of the citizen way began something like this kind of experiment, thought experiment is the must be using the Uchiha Madaras and the biggest warrior on earth. If Uchiha Madara cannot endure those kind of zero-sum games and special the tests, every in general in citizens, something like me, something like I am just a normal person. I just normal person, but out of the people, maybe normal person cannot endure the Uchiha Madaras something, and Kyushu Fukuoka's and brain damage and experiment. They're using some of the and Invega drugs also. Invega drugs also the zombie drugs. Which one is zombie drugs? Maybe battery related technologies. The ion technology, who is the zombie. And Uchiha Madara, and definitely not that. He is just lose out of his memory and. I read the Uchiha Madaras on the world. He probably on the Uchiha Madaras in Dongzhu, and he is the theoretical, how can I say, world manager. Maybe Microsoft is the killer of the Apple. Because when Steve Jobs announced the iPhone, the Microsoft employee, out of the employee, using some of something like protester, like buried the iPhone, like this kind of behavior. Microsoft just doing that, but the iPhones and the reputation is so strong because easy to use. So and the Microsoft just using some of the protester, just something like bury the iPhone, and Bill Gates probably he's not with Bill Gates because Bill Gates is already dead. In that, if iPhone announced in that moment and Bill Gates announced all of his families never using the iPhone. His family is never using the iPhone because Bill Gates just know the iPhone, what is the iPhone and what is the iPhone technologies. So and Bill Gates just announced never using the iPhone. The iPhone, IBM is the iPhone. Why the Apple company, Steve Jobs and next and just positioned the IBM's leader Tim Cook because the IBM vertical show is the U.S. Army, U.S. military.